Yep. That's pretty great. You know, I still have a hard time telling you two apart in real life, so this is super confusing. I remember when we first came to Nashville, because those of you who don't know, I'm sure he's been splattering this all over the stage all weekend. Rich is from Nashville. Bring it up. This is he milks it for everything it's worth. You see my little milking rhyme that I just did?
That was gross.
It wasn't obviously I didn't work on a dairy farm as a child because that's not like.
No, that definitely you definitely were not milking a cow in that moment.
But I remember the first time when we came to Nashville, you were so excited. We were gonna like you wanted to show us the town. You invited everyone out.
Hosted a dinner.
Dinner that you paid for, and then that sort of like spirit of generosity seemed to go away. What happened?
It's a great question. Yeah, it's a great question. I did that dinner several years in a row and realized, feed these people or feed my family. I decided. And then, you know, in hindsight, I backed the wrong horse. Because the kids are just growing up to leave it.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, when we still are.
We're still here.
Yeah.
So it's the relationship that matters, not the one with your children.
No, clearly. I mean, this is the only one that has any roots. But did you just breeze in? Are you getting to do anything that's related because it's his hometown?
Rich, let me ask you a question. Why don't you take us out to dinner anymore?
No, straight answer?
Yeah.
Can't afford it, don't want to. Don't want to. This guy full of love.
Probably like, wait, who's going to dinner? Dinner? We didn't get an invitation.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Misha.
Bye, cuties. Bye. There's some Halloween candy back behind stage. And did you say ooh? Ooh? You know what? That reminds me of something. I saw there was a little dish of candy corn, which I grabbed some of, and I realized that when I tell people that I like candy corn, they act like it's the most just perverse thing I've ever said. Like it's a true abomination. It's not an abomination. It's not. It's pretty alright. It almost kind of smells, tastes like your perfume smells, if you think about it. That's what got me. Hi everyone. Oh my God, there's such a nice unison hello, like a classroom. Thank you. It's so nice to be back in Nashville. Love this city. Yeah. Well, we just had Halloween. My eldest child was too cool to dress up for Halloween, which felt like a very depressing milestone to pass. And my daughter dressed up. She's now 13, and she dressed up as a pirate, but it had this like ever so slightly like sexy pirate kind of look. Like, oh no, what just happened to my child? My partner Emily's son dressed up as a pilot, but when he was younger, she asked him what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said, "I want to be a helicopter." And she said, "You want to be a helicopter pilot?" And he said, "No, I want to be a helicopter," which I thought was kind of visionary. But enough about my family and their career aspirations. Hi. What would you like to talk about?
I've got nothing. I honestly didn't think my name was going to get pulled up. Great.
You got nothing, huh? Well, you've been standing at the front of the line for some time. You just got up there.
Yes.
I see.
My sister yelled at me and was like, your name's out there, get your ass over there. And I'm like,
Uh-huh. And you ran in front of the line so that you could not ask a question.
I'm working.
That's right, we got all the time life say what you just said. So I have now achieved my goal, and I can hang it up. I'm totally done. Funny that you should ask that, because I've been asking a lot of people recently a similar question, which is, when you're feeling despair, when you're feeling overwhelmed, how do you stay hopeful, and how do you stay motivated, and how do you stay involved and engaged in the world? And I've gotten so many wonderful answers to that question, but the none of it is like, the pendulum is always swinging. There's always good and bad happening in the world, and you just have to keep doing whatever you can to be fighting on the side of good rather than the side of evil. And I think that that's like a lot of actually what coalesced people here was the mythology of the story of Supernatural, where these characters were just doing whatever they could always to fight for good. And that's sort of an aspirational quality that I think all of us aspire to in our own ways, right? It's funny to reflect, for me to reflect on Supernatural. And while I was on Supernatural, certainly in the early years, I was like, this is so dumb. Why do people even watch this? And as I engaged with the fandom and engaged with the storylines more over time and got more enmeshed with the character and the relationships between the characters, I started to realize, oh, this is the heart of storytelling throughout the ages. This is like Joseph Campbell and mythology. It's how we pass on from one generation to another the stories of how we want to be as a civilization. So we want to fight demons in the world, and I feel like that's a little bit of what motivates me in my daily life, is trying to fight whatever I perceive to be as the demons in the world, but also trying to follow the light.
The one thing I teach my kids is just don't be an asshole.
That's setting a pretty low bar. And ironically, sometimes my children fail to meet that measure. I love my children dearly, but I had been away for 10 days, and I called because my flight was delayed, and my son had to figure out another way to get home from school. And I called to check to make sure he'd gotten in the car, and he answered the phone, having not spoken to me for 10 days, on FaceTime with, "Yeah, what do you want?" And it was like a little knife in my heart. And then that night, he had a nightmare and crawled into bed with me at 15. And I was like, cute. And then he asked for ski pants. And Emily said, we're not going to use ski pants unless you stop answering the phone like that. Which I thought was good. I was like, thanks, Emily. That's nice. Hi. Thank you for that awesome question. Really good question. Thank you. Hi.
Hello. What is your favorite reality show right now?
My favorite reality show right now?
Yes, since we're in a world of all reality TV.
I've been really kind of obsessively watching, and it's sort of like a little bit of hate watching too for me. But it's a show called The Trump Apocalypse. And it's like on 24/7. It's sort of addictive, but I can't tell for some reason. Oh yeah, thanks. What about you? It is a tough one, yeah.
I don't know. I like so many, so.
Oh, you do? So it's like you're choosing between. So truthfully, I have a hard time watching TV at all. I just don't. I find like I don't have time for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of reality TV. I did, however, download the Sora app yesterday, which, if anybody hasn't seen it, it's the new OpenAI ChatGPT video generating sort of social media app, and it's horrifying because it's all of these videos and none of them are real.
Yes, absolutely.
And they all look totally real. And I realized, like, oh my God, basically the world is over.
We don't know what's real and what's not anymore.
We have no idea what's real and what's not. It's horrifying. Like, are you really talking to me right now?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's scary, isn't it?
Yes, thank
Creepy.
you so much.
Super creepy. Yeah. Hi.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
First of all, I just want to say that but
Wait, can you say that again?
I love you to death.
Oh my goodness. I knew I wasn't trying to get you to repeat. Say that a little louder so that you
So much. But so
I'm fine. Okay.
stole my question that I had lined up, or you spoke on it before I could ask it, so I had to come up with something on the fly. For that, I just appreciate that, like, you hate on Trump with me. It gives me comfort when I'm doom scrolling and then I see you and using your voice, and I'm like, maybe we're gonna be okay. But, so my question is, if you could bottle a feeling from your whole time at Supernatural and at these fandoms, what would it be?
I guess it would be like a feeling of my whole time. I guess the best moment that I had in all the conventions that I've been to and all the time that I was working on Supernatural, on screen and off, a feeling of like vanquishing accomplishment that came from this moment. I believe it was in actually an Orlando convention some years ago, where we got drunk and wrestled and Jared tapped out. And it just felt so unbelievably good. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that wonderful memory. Yeah. Hi.
Hello. I'm Lily, and my question is, are you aware of the Mimi Coco nickname that's going around on TikTok?
What is it? What?
Mimi Coco.
Mimi Coco? Tell me more.
It was this TikToker who basically started, this whole thing. Lauren, I'm actually pretty sure she's here right now, so I don't know where.
Who's Lauren? Lauren?
Lauren.
Lauren's
Yes,
here.
TikToker. I'm pretty sure she's here.
Yes.
But-
Lauren the TikToker?
Yes.
Is this the person who you're speaking of who started something?
Yeah. She basically started this whole nickname thing, Mimi Coco, and it's been spreading like wildfire. There's even bracelets that you can buy that has
Well, Lauren, are you here?
We went to draw our photo.
Oh, Lauren left in the middle of my panel. Lauren left in the middle of Mimi Coco's panel. That really pisses me off. Is there anything that I should do about it? Should I be proactive? Is there any way to stamp this scourge out? What's that? It's not just a silly little nickname. It's insulting. And I really want to talk to Lauren. Is Lauren going to come back, do we think? Or?
I will shout when she walks in.
Okay, thank you. I found myself in the crosshairs of two lights here. I'm kind of enjoying the experience of blinding myself. Thank you for bringing that up, though, and please let me know when Lauren gets back so we can have words.
Hi, Misha.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So my question is,
Who is this assistant that you have working with you?
my 3-year-old,
Hi. What's your 3-year-old's name?
Aurora.
Hi, Aurora. Hi, I'm over here.
Hi, Aurora. Hi. Aurora, hi. 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 Do you want to come say hi? You can come say hi. Come on. Aurora, do you want to come up here and say hi to all these people? Do you want to see all these people? You need to- Hi, Aurora. You're going to eat the microphone, aren't you? Woo! Look at that, it's a dinosaur! Holy smokes! Do you think that's a real dinosaur? Let's go find out. Be careful, because it might bite you. Do you want to take that home? You can. It has a pumpkin, that's right. Okay, Aurora, let's go find your mom. Let's see if she's okay. Mom.
I've honestly never been so jealous of a child.
Bye, Aurora. Bye-bye. She made some good points. Oh. Do you have a question? Hi, you got you can come back up. What's my favorite holiday? Aurora, what's your favorite holiday? Well, that's a good question. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a skeleton. Yeah, you can go look at that too if you want. My favorite holiday I would say is probably probably Thanksgiving. I really love cooking. And are you leaving again? Oh, your mom's right there. Yeah. Bye. You got it. God. What a potential holiday. Jesus. Aurora, do you like candy? I'm going to give you a ton of candy for you to eat so that your mom can have a fun day.
She fell asleep before
What are these things? Those are his treasures? Sure, I should probably give one away, huh? Yeah. Where? Wait. Okay, which one can I give away? You're fucking with me? What's your language? There's a child here! I don't know if you're kidding. Is this somebody, like, is there some... He takes all of these and everything? Thank you, Jesus. Happy Halloween.
It's on video.
Hey, yeah, that's your pumpkin. Hey. I know we do have to use the pumpkin back, but I did the whole thing right. Okay, my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because I love cooking and it reminds me of my grandmother. She kind of like was very patient with me when I was young because I really wanted to cook, and she
she like started with letting me cook the cranberry sauce, and that was my thing. And then by the time I was a young adult, I was sort of in charge of cooking Thanksgiving because she was sick of it. These are a bit stale, by the way. It looks like it's been like, no, I'm not, I'm just saying it's like, it's a little melted into the wrap. Was it in your pocket for a while? Like Costco was putting the candies in their pockets. The employees were lining their clothing with candy to stay warm. Look, it's not even the candy. Delicious. It's delicious. So.
He's in the way.
Remember this baby? TikTok legend. Who's able to wave a wand and change another person's identity, like you have me. Then why are you sitting up here in fucking thumbs up? $1,000. For you, TikTok money. I mean.
What TikTok?
What TikTok money? Videos have to be over like a minute long. Well, how long was your meeting cocoa? How long is your meeting cocoa? It's about 9 inches. Thanks for that. Did it make you rich?
Absolutely not. It was still over a bit long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this?
You came up to me.
Can you tell me about what this new community business is?
So I have like a hard time remembering people's names, and I started watching the show in July, and I finished it like 2 weeks ago, right?
Oh my God, that must have been a truly traumatic 6 months.
She made me watch it. She made me watch the last 3 episodes.
Like at gunpoint? Watch another episode.
Absolutely, no, it was great. And then, so since I can't remember names, I give everyone nicknames for like the first month of trying to figure out who they are. And then people like Misha Collins. For some reason, I couldn't remember the Collins part, so I just said Mimi Coco because M-I and MCO, and I just said Mimi Coco.
It's kind of catchy, I have to say. Well, thank you for, I guess in a weird way, thank you for not remembering my name. Yeah, you just like kind of showed off. Like you said the whole first name, last name. Yeah. Well, I don't know your last name, but I know your first name is Lauren, apparently. Very nice to meet you. And my, of course, attorneys will be reaching out to you. This is awful. It's a walk of shame. I feel bad about myself. Somebody in the limelight. I think Lauren might do it. Hi. $1,000, by the way. $2,000? How did you people get so rich? Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. Hi, Laura. Bye. Bye, Laura. would have loved to have been in your position, but you selfishly took it yourself. Oh yeah, there's nothing you can do about it, certainly not.
So, being the parent of a 13-year-old daughter, any advice on how we're going to manage all of this?
Well, it's like I'm not in a position where I can look back and share some wisdom with you because I'm going through this trauma right alongside you. How's it going for you? Yeah.
She met Alex earlier today and I went to the park, so.
Oh, really? I don't know really what to say. My daughter still feels like she's still got like childhood in her, which I love. And I went and visited with a friend recently, and his 28-year-old was there, and he still was like kind of childlike. And I was like, oh, maybe everything's fine. Maybe this is just gonna last forever. Like maybe they never really grow up, and it'll all be fine. Girls are different. They're much worse, aren't they? I don't know.
It's very helpful.
Yeah. I talked to somebody a couple of days ago who said, you know, I was raising my kids, and when they became teenagers, I was not their friend, I was their parent, but I always kept open lines of communication, and now they share everything with me. And I was like, oh, I don't think that's what I want. I do want to be friends with my kids, and I'm much more interested in that than being a disciplinarian. But I'm also interested in like taking advantage of these last minutes that we have together because it's fleeting. You're going to be gone soon, and I want to like try to nudge them in the right direction in the world. In India, they say this is sort of like an Indian Vedic philosophy. They say that your child is born themselves. And it's not your job to shape them into the person that you want to be, but just to nurture them to blossom into the best version of themselves. And it's like if it's a seed, it's like they come to you as a seed and you water it and you water your child and you provide sunlight and nourishment and allow them to blossom into the fullest expression of themselves. And if that seed is a mango tree, they'll grow up to be a mango tree. And if that seed is a maple tree, they'll grow up to be a maple tree. Don't try to make the mango tree be a maple tree. And I try to think about that with my kids as much as possible. Like, I think that's very true. They're so different. And I'm just trying to foster and nurture the best version of themselves as I see those things spring up. And sometimes I notice I'm just trying to make them into little mini versions of me. I'm like, all right, stop doing that. They're not you. Which is hard to remember. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. And to your daughter, wherever she is, good luck managing your parent. Hi.
Hi. So we're an episode of NCIS. So if you could get any supernatural character to replace Agent Gibbs, who would it be and why?
Are you a real NCIS fan?
Yes.
I think you're better positioned to answer this question than I am. Who would you replace Agent Gibbs with and
Yeah,
why?
I would probably replace Gibbs with Crowley because I think we could probably get any information out of anybody.
Yeah, you said Crowley and I thought Mark Shepard and I was like, yeah, it's really true. And everybody would be like, fine, stop talking, I'll answer. I think that's a wonderful answer. I had a really lovely experience. I'm not going to answer your question because you gave a better answer than I will, but I will tell you that I had a really lovely experience working on that show. Such a great person.